what's up? I shouldn't yell like that at the camera, right? Well, I'm just sitting here thinking about how crazy, gonna run the yellow, look at this, run the yellow. Thinking here how crazy it is. These witnesses, they're kids. They're kids, they go and join this thing, they get baptized. They're called mature minors. And what's insane is that when they want to get out of it later, they're told they have to be shunned. They're not actually directly told this, but they are shunned by the announcement that's made. John Doe is no longer one of Jehovah's Witnesses. They don't bother saying he was 14 when he got baptized and didn't know what he was doing, so now we're freely letting him go. Don't shun him. No, they don't say that. No, they just say he's no longer one of Jehovah's Witnesses. The witnesses hear this and they shun on command at those words. He is no longer one of Jehovah's Witnesses. Boom, they kill him, cut him off, shun. Doesn't matter, he was a minor when he made the decision to become one of Jehovah's Witnesses before realizing that it is a lifelong decision that he's going to have to live up to, and in their case, life means forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. But the kid doesn't realize this when he finds out later. He goes on YouTube and he sees the real propaganda. He says, hey, what the hell's going on here? I'm in a cult, I gotta get out, and now he finds out, no, we're gonna hold you to the contract. Well, there's this thing in law, it's called Infancy Doctrine. And what this is this doctrine that states that any contract made by overreaching adults with minors that are improvident, in other words, short-sighted, can't be enforced. But most of these parents don't know this. They're afraid to go to the court because then they're going to be shunned, cut off from their whole social community, all their friends, their families, whoever's in this thing. And that's how it grows. That's how it spreads. It's poison. It needs to be stopped. This is why Juicy Steak has to happen. JJ has to happen. So what's happening is these overreaching adults, they're taking advantage of improvident children, convincing them that they can be baptized, which is signing on the dotted line to become Jehovah's Witnesses in the Watchtower Corporation, which is a corporation. It's a legal corporation that doesn't abide by legal rules like Infancy Doctrine. Yeah, check this out. And under the guise of caring for these kids, they publish a magazine, and they have an article in it where the title of the article is, "Why Not Just End It All?" That's what they offer these kids, that they trap in this cult religion. It's insane. Anyway, they take these little kids, at like 2 years old, before the kids can hardly even walk, they take them and they bring them to people's doors, and they teach them to hand out magazines. And isn't it cute? Look at him give out the magazine. They won't have the kid give out a Bible, because the kid can't study the Bible with one of their books with this person. So they have them hand out a tract or a magazine, and it's so cute, but they never really seem to realize that they're instilling in this child slave labor at a young age, where he might spend his whole life, 80 years, handing out propaganda for this publishing company. And they think it's cute. And when the kid's suicidal later, like around 16 years old, they don't know why. When the kid goes to school and he's been made to stand out like a sore thumb to every other kid, suddenly it's not cute to the kid. It's insanity. So then, they go and they babble there about how the Catholic Church is baptizing infants. But I don't recall the Catholic Church enforcing a contract with children in violation of infancy doctrine, saying that the child has to stay in this religion or be shunned, cut off from his entire family and friends. Now, it's true that the child is not cut off physically. They let the kid still live in the house, but they basically treat the kid like a farm animal. The kid basically is like less than a human being. He's not like a citizen anymore, because he's not in the truth. The truth that changes at tax. Right? Watchtower, Babble and Tax Society, ever-changing doctrine that they justify in their magazines why it has to change. Their truth. Tacking the truth. Truth tacking. Well, anyway, these kids are trapped. Say Watchtower, Babble and Trap Society, too. So, they get this kid, and they bring him to the door at like 2 years old. They convince the kid to say something, anything. Say, Bible? And then hand him a magazine. And the kid does it, and everybody thinks it's cute, and the people are supposed to be compelled to think this is a true religion because they have children handing out magazines. Well, that's not the case. It's actually promoting slave labor at a young age. When a child gets older and he doesn't realize he's like 16, that he's trapped in this like psychologically destructive cult that's basically a publishing company that hands out magazines. When he finally realizes this, it's like waking up to, hey, Santa Claus isn't real, and he finds this out, he finds out his parents lied to him and such. Well, he finds out this isn't the truth. The truth doesn't change all over the place, all over the map. We're going to have the truth that's never changing. We tack the truth, truth tacking. The kid finds out he's trapped in the Watchtower Babble and Trap Society. Now he's got to chew his leg off. He doesn't know how to go about it, so he feels suicidal. Then they hand him a magazine and say, here, read this. This will help you. Why not just end it all? Oh, yeah. And that's an accident. They didn't intend to do that to the kid. No. And I'm an evil apostate, too, right? Meanwhile, I'm the one that set you bringing people free, but you don't realize it. You watch my videos, and then you attack me and say I'm this bad guy, yet I'm the guy that's trying to set you free. You don't know what freedom is. You know what sitting in a kingdom hall is. You know what singing them lame old ass kingdom songs there, whatever the hell, kingdom melodies that I sang probably 3,000 of. Same old monotonous songs, that doesn't mean much, right? That's freedom. I have freedom to worship and sing those dumbass songs. Yeah? Go in there and stand there and don't sing, and then they'll be sitting you down saying you're weak, talking behind your back at the elder meetings, telling each other how weak you are, and then the group thing kicks in. Oh yeah, that's freedom, all right. So this is where the story gets good, okay? I'm out in service with friends. I care about them. I tell them there's fluoride and chlorine being put in the water. Don't drink that water. If you can get a water distiller, distill your own water. These two elders, they come and they grab me, they sit me down. It's kind of like a judicial committee, but it wasn't really. It was an informal sit down. We had a little powwow in the library, you know, or at the book study at the house. I don't remember, but they say, don't tell the friends things about the water. You're scaring them. Don't tell the friends they're being poisoned.